there's a moment when you realize manifestation has already been working. It doesn't happen at the beginning. It doesn't happen when you first learn about it. It happens later, when you realize something already shifted and you didn't even notice when it happened. Because while you were focused on whether manifestation was working, you missed the part where you started moving differently. Not dramatically, not all at once, but in small, almost unnoticeable ways. You made a decision faster than you normally would. You didn't overthink something that used to take hours. You stopped yourself from going down a mental spiral and didn't even question it. At the time, it didn't feel important. It just felt normal. But that's the part most people misunderstand. The manifesting state doesn't always feel like a big internal shift. Sometimes it feels like you're just being different without announcing it, without tracking it, without trying to make it happen. And because it's so subtle, you don't register it as progress. You keep looking for something bigger, something more obvious, something you can point to and say, this is it. It's finally working. But that moment doesn't always come the way you expect. Sometimes it comes later, when something happens and your reaction doesn't match who you used to be. And you catch it after the fact. You realize, wait, I didn't handle that the way I normally would. Not with effort, not by forcing yourself to respond differently. It just happened. Or someone says something to you. You've been different lately. You seem more relaxed. You're not reacting the same way you used to. And for a second, you don't even know what they mean because you weren't tracking the change. You weren't measuring it. You were just living from a different place without constantly checking if it was working. That's when it starts to click. Not because something dramatic happened externally, but because you can finally see the difference internally. In hindsight, and that's when you realize this didn't start when things changed around you. It started when you stopped being the version of yourself that needed things to change first. That's the part you missed because you were looking for visible confirmation instead of recognizing behavioral change. The way you move, the way you decide, the way you no longer narrate every situation in your head. That's where manifestation actually begins. Not as an event, but as a shift in identity that's quiet enough to go unnoticed while it's happening and obvious once you look back. So the realization isn't, now it's working. It's been working. I just wasn't paying attention to the right things. And once you see that, you stop searching for proof in your environment because you've already seen the proof in yourself. Subscribe and enter your manifesting state.